So we're going to rinse and repeat with Aurelius. Since he's a wether and not supposed to have too much grain because it can cause UTI issues, I did not give him any treats, but look how good he's still being. We're doing the same thing, hosing him down. He's a little bit more dirty, not just because he's white, but you can see like actual dirt coming out of him as I'm hosing him down. But he's just really not fighting it. It's wonderful. So we're going to hose his belly just like we did with Colta. It's a little bit nicer because I can see where the ticks are on him. And then one step that I didn't show with Colta is how I sprayed her down with the tick killing spray after the fact, just to continue to repel and kill anything that comes into contact with her. And that lasts for at least 7 days or until the next rain, which is actually going to be tonight. But I mean, I'm going to put them in the shed. They'll have multiple forts in the backyard, so they should be fine. So we'll go ahead and let this run. Aurelius doesn't even mind this. He really doesn't. Again, really focusing on behind his ears where they really get. I see a bunch of eggs here. One embedded that hasn't backed out yet, that I'm probably going to use up this bottle of spray on him right now, on the neck and the head. And honey, I know. He had one on his eye one time that turned into an abscess that I had to call a vet for. I mean, I could have lanced it. It was just a matter of I wanted her to be the bad guy. Oh gosh, he's got an embedded one on his leg right here. I can feel it. And reaching around to the other side of his chest, getting underneath his shoulder here is what I'm doing. Y'all can't really tell. He's got one on his ear too. I'm going to add a little bit more to his ears because for some reason they really like to crawl up inside because they sleep with their heads down on the ground. One reason I put these pools down is because they like the feeling of the plastic against their wool. It's kind of cool, and it helps them to not get ticks. Ticks don't live in plastic, so I put treats for them in there and stuff like that to try to encourage them to lay in it. And to an extent that helps, but then also they're sheep. They're used to laying in grass, so they do what they do. And so mama does what she does, and that means giving these guys a bath at least once a month. More if I can, more if I have time, or if it's really warm and they ask for it. Oh, we got a full belly here, don't we, honey? Life is good. Oh yeah, and this same tick that I was like, oh, it's fully embedded, it is now barely moving and fully backed out. It did not lay eggs or do anything else. And it doesn't want to come off of me now. It didn't bite me, it's just annoying me, so I just hose it off and all is well. I do check myself periodically throughout this to make sure I don't get any like on me. I checked myself in between Colta and Aurelius. I have something going on here on him, but I can't tell what it is, so I'm gonna just let this shampoo do its magic for at least 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will hose this boy off. I'm making sure to get some on his legs here. Felt some more here, so we're gonna do intense contact. have a lot on his chest here. Pulling off another one that was in the process of laying eggs. Hose this off and let nature run its course. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here.